Have you ever wondered what it's like to be in product marketing? Like, actually what it's like in product marketing? Well, in my 6 years of experience leading product launches that led $1.8 million and a little over $200,000 in 30 days, I'm here to tell you the honest truth about product marketing. I want to cover what people get wrong in product marketing and also what I wish someone would have told me before I landed my first PMM role. All right, let's do this. First things first, you can read all the product marketing books out there. You can get all of the certifications from all these different organizations, but if you are not an adaptable person, you will not make it in product marketing. You'll see these various certification programs that will tell you that there's a certain order to doing great PMM work. First, you start with buyer research, and then you do market research, and then you might do some competitive analysis, yada, yada. But the reality is when you're at an organization, whether it's a small startup or a larger organization, these things rarely ever go in such a linear fashion. You'll likely get that PMM role and then be asked to run a campaign or do a product launch and update all the content for a recent release in like a month. Now, I'm not trying to scare you or deter you from pursuing a job in product marketing, but I feel like it's important to tell you the realities versus what you might be seeing when you're doing your online research. Conducting buyer interviews and doing in-depth competitive analysis before ever touching content, and especially ever doing an external marketing launch, is ideal. But let me tell you, in all of the organizations that I've been at, which is a lot, it has never gone this way. Most of the time when you're in product marketing, you have to adapt. So you might have to run that product launch really quickly and just update all the content with the latest functionality. And then you might have to come back to conducting in-depth buyer research, market research, and competitive analysis. So I want you to be prepared and understanding that rarely do things go in such a linear fashion as you might see in these certification programs or other kind of programs out there. And I want you to be prepared, because if you know how to be adaptable and you know what you can come back to, what is urgent, and what your executives are going to be caring about, and you know how to prioritize that and then get to the core root competencies of product marketing, you'll be golden. Next, and this is a weird one, but you have to get used to the fact that you are going to have to spend some part of your job actually explaining to others what product marketing does. Newsflash, we don't just make decks pretty. We're not designers, right? And it's not necessarily the internal team's fault at the organization that you are brought into. Product marketing is so dynamic and so different at different companies, it can make it really confusing what a certain product marketing function does at a certain organization. But overall, the core competencies or the core activities stay pretty much the same regardless of what organization you go to. So you're going to be responsible for content creation, for go-to-market launches, and also for internal sales trainings and really creating that sales enablement to help your customer-facing teams talk about the value, use cases, and benefits of a certain feature. You'll go very far as a product marketer if you can come into an organization with the assumption that no one knows what you actually do day to day. And that's okay. As you start working on different projects cross-functionally, you can start letting the other teams know and kind of educating them on what responsibilities you'll take on for a certain project. And this next point drives me nuts, and I think what a lot of people get wrong about product marketing, unless you're in the function, you understand it, is that product marketers don't just update data sheets and content. The product marketers are the experts on the market and on the buyer, and we channel all that information and data that we have on the challenges that buyers face and on the overall market trends into the story that we tell about our products and services. Ultimately, product marketing is the one that owns the narrative of the company, not sales. Product marketing is more than just tactical updating things here or there, keeping the lights on kind of activities. We're strategic. Now, the next point I'm going to go over is a bit controversial, but I've talked to several hiring managers that are looking for PMMs on their team, and most of them did agree with me that they don't need a product marketer that is loud and extroverted and likes to be the center of attention, but you do need to have some level of ability to turn it on as needed in product marketing. What I mean by this is that you don't necessarily have to be someone that loves the spotlight and is super extroverted, but you have to feel comfortable presenting, because there is a level of product evangelism in product marketing. And what that really means is that you feel comfortable presenting on customer webinars virtually, but also at in-person trade shows and conferences. And yes, I mean, getting up in front of people and actually talking at a podium. You need to feel comfortable conveying the benefits and the values of your product or solution. And believe me, if you can speak confidently when you need to, maybe you're not super extroverted normally in your day-to-day life, but if you can turn it on for those moments where you're delivering information about your product or service to an analyst or at a conference, and you could do that with conviction, you are golden. Hiring managers are desperate for product marketers that feel comfortable doing public speaking events. And this could be a great avenue for you if you're trying to break in and break through all the other candidates for product marketing roles. If you can showcase that you feel comfortable and you don't mind getting up on stage or delivering a training or doing a customer webinar, you're gonna be a rock star candidate for a product marketing role. So if you're a true introvert and you absolutely hate working with others, you hate it, there is no way in hell that you are going to enjoy product marketing. Next, I believe any company that believes that product marketing is a nice to have is wrong. They're just wrong. The companies doing exceptionally well, I noticed, brought on the right product marketing team at the right time. And the right time is early. They did deep market analysis, competitive analysis, and spoke with their buyers to really craft a compelling story and craft a unique offering that buyers could understand. I can spot great product marketing from a mile away because you can see on their website kind of the fruits of the labor of the product marketing team, channeling that language that the customer uses, their use cases, their challenges into relatable language that customers can understand and immediately go, oh, that's a problem that I have. I didn't know they had a solution for that. I don't know the product that they're offering, but I have that problem and I'm gonna talk to them. Lastly is one that we don't often talk about, but it's the fact that product marketing skills, and what I mean by that is the ability to translate the technical into the relatable, the ability to launch products effectively, to project manage effectively, and also at the end of the day, generate revenue for companies. These are all the skill sets that you would need and are kind of a roadmap to being an entrepreneur. Product marketing is a very unique position at an organization, which is part of the reason why I truly love it. I believe that product marketing teaches you how to be almost like a general manager of your product or service, or a CEO of your product or service, really understanding the intricacies of how the business runs, what teams care about what goals, and how you can bring them together to ultimately generate revenue and drive really high customer success and make your clients happy. I believe that product marketing is more than just a siloed kind of corporate function or role. It really provides a springboard into entrepreneurship, if that's something that you've ever considered. Okay, so that was the quick and dirty, my hot takes on what people get wrong or what they misunderstand about product marketing. If you're looking to break into product marketing and you have a little bit of corporate experience, maybe you're in a corporate role like sales, customer success, product management, or another marketing function, feel free to join my free webinar. It's completely free. It's coming up on September 26th. And I'm gonna provide the tips that I have, but also from what I've heard from different hiring managers at Amazon and Salesforce on what you can do to stand out as a PMM candidate. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you at the webinar. Take care.